Hello, my name is Morgan Adams and this is my client Josh Farley. Today we'll be looking through his health screening tests and results. First test that we'll be doing is testing for his blood pressure and his heart rate. So for this test we'll use the sphygmomanometer, and this will go around your left arm. So if you could go to the top of your left arm and then just around there. And now I've made sure that this pole is on his forearm. So I'll just press that, and you can expect to have it really tight around your arm. It'll be uncomfortable, but not for long here. Okay, so Josh's results were 135/73, and his heart rate was 67. So I'll just take that off for you to take that for me, please.
Yeah, no worries.
So before these tests, Josh had around a 5 to 10 minute period of not doing any activity at all. He sat down and he relaxed. That's how we get the best results, the most effective results in these tests. The next test is I'll use the spirometer, and this will test for his lung capacity. So what Josh is going to do, he's going to place his lips around the end of this tube, but before that he'll take 3 deep breaths, and after the 3rd deep breath he'll put his mouth around the tube and blow as hard as he can in one forceful push, and he'll do that 3 times and he'll take his best score. Just take your time with it. Okay, so Josh's first result was 390. I'm going to reset it back to 0. I'll give you another chance to do that. So that time he scored 370. So I record that one. And last one, 3 deep breaths and 1 forceful push out. Okay. And the last result was 360, so his best result was 390, and that's the score for this test. The next test will be the BMI test, and we'll do that over there now. Okay, so the next health screening test is the BMI. To do this, we'll be measuring Josh's weight in kilograms and height in meters. So Josh has already taken his shoes off, and now if you want to weigh yourself, so that was 63.8. So I'll make a note of that, and then if you just want to get into place under there, with your feet back up against the wall and straight back. Okay, if you want to step away from the wall. So that's 180 centimetres, which is 1.8 metres. And the calculation that I'll do for this is 1.8 metres squared, which is 3.2. And I'll divide 64, which is his weight in kilograms, by 3.2, and that makes 19.75, so that is your BMI reading. This is my second client, Ashley Wilson. I've chosen 2 contrasting clients because it helps to get a separate reading from each other, and they won't be the same, so we'll get different results. My first client, Josh, was a cricketer, and Ashley's a swimmer, a long distance swimmer. So again, the first test that we'll be doing is the blood pressure and the heart rate. For this we'll be using a sphygmomanometer again. So if you want to give me your left arm. We use the left arm because the heart is on the left side of the chest, so the blood will flow to the left arm sooner than it will the right arm. If you want to put your palm facing up. And again, it's going to get quite tight around your arm. It will be uncomfortable, but it won't last for too long. It should be fine. Okay, so his reading was 141 over 71, and his heart rate was 62 beats per minute. So I'll just change this. And the next test we're going to do again is we'll use the spirometer, and this will test for lung capacity. So again, you're going to take 3 deep breaths, and then on your last breath, you'll breathe forcefully into the tube. So it's set to 0. Take your time with it. Get the best result you can. So Ashley scored 360 for the first one. I'll remember that in my head because I've lost my pen. So have another go. So that one was a lot better. It was 480. So I'll reset it to 0 again. Again, take your time with it. Okay, so that one didn't really work. So 480 was his best result. The next test we'll be doing is BMI again. So I'll make Ashley take his shoes off and then we'll go and get his height and weight. Okay, so now we're going to take some measurements of weight and height. Weight will be in kilograms and height will be in meters. So Ashley's taking his shoes off. If you want to lift it up and then. Okay, so that's 74.5 kilograms. Now I'm going to stand here with the heels against the wall. You can lift it a little. So make sure you stand tall. That's, if you want to step away, that's 177 centimetres, that's 1.7 metres. So I've already pre-recorded those results and I've got 1.77 metres squared is 3.16, and then his weight in kilograms was 74.5. So 74.5 divided by 3.6 is 23.57.